स्पेशली वो जो प्रोड्यूसर की बात करें, चाहे डायरेक्शन की बात करें, किस तरह की थॉट प्रोसेस आप देख रहे हैं इंडस्ट्री को लेकर?
जब हमने व्हिस्लिंग वुड स्टार्ट किया था तो स्टूडेंट्स उतने ही इंटरेस्टेड थे मीडिया एंड कम्युनिकेशन में, करियर में एक हिस्सा लेने के लिए, बट पेरेंट्स हमेशा उनको रोक लेते थे। इन 10 सालों में हमने ये नोटिस किया है कि जो स्टूडेंट है वो 7th, 8th, 9th स्टैंडर्ड में डिसाइड कर लेता है कि मुझे आर्टिस्ट बनना है, मुझे सिनेमाटोग्राफर बनना है, मुझे मीडिया एंड कम्युनिकेशन में BBA करना है। पेरेंट्स को 5 साल मिलते हैं प्रेपरेशन के। तो आजकल के जो बच्चे हैं वो बहुत ही फोर्थकमिंग हैं, उनको शुरू से पता है। आई थिंक टेक्नोलॉजी हेल्प्स इन दैट, they know what they want to do and they convince their parents, they have enough time to convince their parents to actually be able to do and get education in an institute like ours. We have just tied up with the Tata Institute of Social Sciences and उसकी वजह से we have seen कि हमारे जो student applications आए हैं वो ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स आए हैं जो NID में और engineering करते हुए वो सब medicine छोड़ के व्हिस्लिंग वुड्स आए हैं। तो they are really here to do what they love, which is really really amazing about these bunch of students.
टाटा इंस्टीट्यूट के साथ जुड़ने के बाद एक कहीं ना कहीं पेरेंट्स की जो थॉट है वो चेंज हुई होगी। शिवाजी नाम से जानते होंगे, मेघला से जानते होंगे, तो क्या उससे बहुत ज़्यादा फर्क पड़ रहा है? अब जो स्टूडेंट्स की संख्या वो बढ़ती जा रही है।
Naturally, when we affiliate ourselves with the profound universities or qualified institutions, you see definitely the confidence levels go up. Even our confidence go up that we are doing right, and the parents also, the students also, so everything goes up. And then you have a responsibility to see to that you improve your quality also.
See, what I would like to say is that until a few years ago, if your kid got 90% or more, you would push them in engineering, science, commerce. Yeah? Arts, if you've got 60-50%, you must be knowing. Then you would come to art. Film and TV was never, even thought of. Today, the kind of students we are getting, that doesn't matter. There's no barrier. So we are getting the best students in the country. They are talented and intelligent. So I think the dynamic combination in the next 5 years, you will see the industry change in such a way because of this combination of intelligence as well as training as well as talent.
मेरा सवाल सुभाष सर से है। आप यहाँ बात सेलिब्रेशन की हो रही है, तो एक और सेलिब्रेशन है जो आज मनाई जा रही है, बड़ी भाईजान की रिलीज। सर सलमान खान जी की फिल्म है, क्या आपने देखी है या देखना चाहेंगे उस फिल्म को?
इसमें व्हिस्लिंग वुड्स कहाँ आता है?
कल उन्होंने स्पेशल स्क्रीनिंग रखा था व्हिस्लिंग वुड्स के लिए। कल रात को हमने फिल्म देखी है। जी हाँ।
That is the whistling was advantage.
Yes, कि उन्होंने दिखाई हम सबको और हमें बहुत अच्छी लगी बिकॉज ये फिल्म के अंदर मैसेज भी है, इमोशंस हैं और राइट स्टोरी है। Salman and everyone has done so good. If you feel that it is really a film, a heartwarming film, I would say. I will recommend you to go. All the best.
Wonderful. Thanks.
Yeah.
The government is saying that this Achhe Din. Do you agree with that? Achhe Din is here right now.
No, I think today we should limit it to whistling word. I hope. You're very kind, but.
I'd like to ask you a question regarding what you said in your speech, that Indians or the students should try and become like Steven Spielberg.
Absolutely.
And even at the Indian Institute of Science, you said that the progress is not much.
Yeah.
Is it because of the colonialization that Indians went through? Are we still in that mindset?
Well, I think there are multiple factors. One of which is, yes, as you said, probably colonization, for long years. Second is our system of education has focused much more on rote learning. Our system has not focused on relating what we learn in the class with the real life phenomena around us. Our system has focused too much on examinations, too much on coaching classes. So therefore, we have to start using what we learn in the class with what's happening around us, certainly in science and technology. But one good thing with the film industry I find is, film industry in India is one which has shown a lot more originality than most other sectors, because music, just today we saw the glimpses of Anandji's music, right? It's all original, it's all Indian, right? Therefore, if we keep to our original thoughts, if we keep to learning what is good from outside, but at the same time strengthening what is good within us, I do think that we will certainly become better. There is a lot we can learn from the film industry. Absolutely.
And that really is the ethos of Whistling Woods, where we teach them about India, Indian culture, Indian stories, but to teach them the best practice followed all over the world. So today, if you saw the diploma film promos, 90% of them were Indian stories, rural stories that students are trying to tell. And I think this is what's going to take us internationally.
You should develop this cultural ethos is our responsibility in children. That is why we started 5th Veda at Whistling Woods. On every Thursday, we have a program where we call the masters of different art, classical, dance, music, painting, poetry, and they take a workshop and perform. They perform and take a workshop and ask students to perform with them. And they connect them to the ancient art, the classical arts, and journey to the modern art. So this is a new kind of a happening in the Whistling Woods, where the children are getting connected to the original culture and original cultural ethos too.
But Subhashji, what I would request you is this. If there's a way you can talk to the government of Maharashtra and get some land nearby so that the youngsters can live in hostel nearby, they will be able to learn better. They will be able to contribute better to the industry. They will be able to raise the image of India. They will be able to add value to the exchequer. From all counts, it will be so much better if we can build hostels for the children, for the youngsters, next to your school, so that they can work even harder.
That is so important.
I think that's very important.
We have been struggling with the government.
Kindly take it up with the government, and I am positive that the government, if the officers come, if the Chief Minister comes and looks at all the wonderful things that you're doing, I am confident that they will realize the importance of providing facilities for the youngsters. After all, it is for the youngsters of this country.
Thank you.
When you're talking about this entire, you're talking about how depressing it has been for the last so many years. You don't know whether the convocation will be held next year as the issue. What is the status right now? What is the condition, and where do you stand right now?
The court has given us a stay order sanctioning us with 5.5 acre land, retaining the institutes, continue the educations. But still, we need land for hostels, for our research centers. So we are applying to the government. Hopefully, the government will support us.
Has there been any kind of positive response that you've received?
Sorry?
Have you received any kind of positive response on these things?
See, they always talk positive. When let the result comes, then we'll announce it. Right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
For more news and gossip, don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Helpline.